You want me to tell him what you're doing? So Maxy sold a bike. He's gonna cut his hair. We got Justin right here. He's gonna cut that shit. And there's Max right there. He's gonna get his shit cut.
Yeah, he's gonna clean it up. So without further.
Oh yeah, never mind. He's gonna one man it first.
Keep it. Keep my tail.
Let me see the top. Look at me and then bend down. No, the top, not the side of the top. The top. Go like that. There you go. Nice. Yeah.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll clean up a little bit.
Not much. If you didn't do another thing to it, bro, you'd be good to go.
What?
You can't get that piece right there. Right there.
Gosh.
No, I mean,
Oh,
maybe
that
it'll,
right there?
Yeah, what is that? You put a you sharpie your hairline, huh? That's a black Sharpie marker.
What's good, baby? ShopMaxyMerch.com, baby. I found a new bike. Jane and I are gonna go take a look at it today. I'm potentially gonna buy it. Pretty good chance I'm gonna grab it. It's a steal, I think. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, I got the cash from the last sale. 1,600 bucks. Profited $1,300 on the last bike. So I got some cash to play with this time around. Anyway, without further ado, let me introduce to you the new motorcycle that we're going to look at today. It's a 2005 Triumph Spirit. It's in San Carlos, which is quite a drive. But anyway, here's the description. 2005 Triumph Spirit ST comes with luggage boxes. The bike was sideswiped on the left side a little over a year ago. Some minor damage to the right side as well. The bike still ran to that point, pink slip in hand, and sold as is. I have not tried to start it since, but I disconnected the battery because it was dead. I don't know the exact mileage because the odometer is digital and the battery is dead. Here's some pictures of the bike. It looks pretty good. I mean, it's missing, I think it's missing a fairing here maybe. I don't know, probably missing a few fairings. I'm gonna make it naked if everything checks out. Here's another picture. I'm going to take jumper cables, throw them on the terminals, and then throw some gas in here and see if it cranks over. I'm gonna be listening for any, knocking metal to metal noises in the engine that aren't wanting to be heard. And also, if it starts right up, I'm definitely taking it. $500, can't get much better. This is a 1050 inline 3-cylinder engine. I believe this is the same engine as the Speed Triple actually. It might be detuned. I'm not exactly sure. It is fuel injected, so it should have a nice little whine purr, whatever the Triumph inline 3 makes. We'll see how it goes. I already mapped it out. 3.5 hour drive. We're heading out there. The guy has been messaging, we've been messaging back and forth. He literally just posted it, and I'm not trying to blow him up with questions. He's asking, do I really want to do a 7-hour ride? And then he basically just says, it's yours. I keep getting messages, a lot of people. It's getting annoying, and you have a long drive. Good to go here, but first and foremost, I actually need to cut the lock off my trailer because I lost the key, classic Maxy problem. So I looked up this beautiful WikiHow tutorial, and I got myself a blowtorch, and I got myself an angle grinder. So I'm just gonna try to hit it off real quick. We'll see how this goes. Should be interesting. Yeah, get hype, $500 Triumph. All right, here's the lock. One of these classic locks. God, you'd think it would come off, but it doesn't, so I gotta cut it here. All right, let's go. It's a success. All right, guys, got the trailer all hooked up. Everything's good to go. All the wiring's set, ready. We have no air conditioning. It's 105 today. How you feeling?
Really friggin' hot.
Yeah, you are.
We're here.
Almost. 3 minutes.
3 minutes away. What city are we in? Redwood City. We busted a mission to get here.
Hopefully it's worth it.
3.5 hours. And there's a possibility of us not getting it, so. There she is.
How you doing? I'm the man.
Oh my!
From Timbuktu.
Look at this.
Is that your Jeep?
Yeah.
It's absolutely stunning.
Do you care if she records at all?
So, it was a, I don't want to say clean swipe, side swipe. It was a clean side swipe. My buddy borrowed the bike.
Was he riding?
He was. It was about approximately 15 to 20. He was on a turn, but a car came inwards. His leg took fucking the impact. So, smoke crushed his leg. He's fine afterwards, but it was about a year later. But because it was a clean swipe, this did have the frame setter on it. This is the only, I mean, that's cracked. It's just the housing. So the housing's replaceable.
Yeah.
And the thermostat. Shifter, obviously. The frame slider was on it. Fairing, obviously. This was part of the frame slider at the top. There was no box.
How does this come out, do you know?
Yes, I do. You can see on the other side. There's actually a bolt on the inside of the mount. You can undo the nut and slide it out.
Yeah.
I was actually just going to take a breaker bar. I mean, there's a few things I was going to do, like I said.
I have an angle grinder. I'll just smash it off.
I was just going to hold on to it.
Is the frame bent or damaged?
No, honestly, aside from it falling over, there was almost no real frame damage. Because you can see, he was on a right-hand lane, too, to make it even better.
Okay.
It came in and it clipped primarily this in his leg.
What's this plug go to?
I unplugged it. It was this bike had belonged to Buddy before. He put those, you know, those circle like 12-volt connectors for like heating jackets.
Yeah.
He had those on here, and there was a connector somewhere down here that was ripped. I just undid it at this point, so I don't know. I'm assuming that's where it went to.
Okay. And then this one up here, this doesn't go to it. No. You know this one or?
No clue.
Did you ride this at all before? Oh, he's got the heated grips on here, huh?
Oh, like this thing was. No. So I got this for my buddy. I was gonna pick up like a week later. I got injured at work and I tore my ACL and everything in my knee, so I couldn't ride it. So my buddy picked it up. We had it for like 6 months, and then that's when he got wrecked. So I never got to ride it
Oh, really?
because I had my knee, leg, and a whole.
Does it have enough power to check out the odometer?
I tried. I put it on the charger.
Oh, we're missing a terminal here.
This right here is annoying. This connects to the fucking 12-volt charger, and then it beeps at you to tell you it's low. I disconnected that. No shit, it's low.
So if I take jumper cables and bring my car up here and attach it, should have enough, right?
Maybe. Again, that's kind of where I was at for the last few months of me staring out. And it's about $300 for me. I figured to price everything out just to get it running again. Maybe less, depending on
It
which
is
one.
throwing on the lights in the rear. See that?
Yeah. So like the brake shifter, the ass piece cracked. So I was like, replace that, replace the shifter, replace the brake, replace the clutch handle, replace the thermostat housing, just to fire it up. And I just kind of stopped. I've been restoring the 77 or the 76 bike. Too many projects. That one I finished. This one I like.
So how far did you get, I guess, into this?
Nothing. Other than undoing a couple of clips and taking out a few things, I just said, you know what, fuck it. And that's honestly why I threw it for $500. So I was like, you know what?
So you don't know if the mileage beforehand?
Shit. Honestly, that's kind of why I posted on there. I think, I could be wrong, I think it was 20 and change. Maybe it's less. I don't think it's that much more. I mean, it could be a little more, but I don't think it's that much more. I got a spare battery, but I don't know how to get this battery. I do know after the incident when I was at the tow yard, we had physically turned it on, fired up, we killed it because there's no coolant in it.
How'd it sound?
Oh, wait, that was fine.
But like the dash fired up too when you guys?
Yeah, that was the main thing when we got it back from the junkyard. Not the junkyard, the tow yard after the collision.
Is this salvage title?
Yeah.
It is.
I used salvage when I got it too. From what I recall. Actually, let me go check. Just make sure. I want to say the salvage, but
I don't know if this is.
connection's good. Let me go check. It was a salvage title too when I got it. Again, this battery may not have nothing in it either. I didn't have that on the full charger either. So there is a spare battery in that box over there that I got with it.
Yeah.
But it's a brand new battery.
The charging is
Probably.
it's come out at all, or not really.
I know how I'm doing everything. This strap here is keeping it down. This is probably the main one here.
How far back is the registration?
Oh, it's not. I mean, it's 2020. So 2021 is the only, and even in May. So either I paid non up, or because when I canceled the insurance afterwards, obviously, they sent me a thing saying you suspend your registration. I was like, no shit. And it's like a $15 reinstatement. So if it's back regged, it's 1 year right now.
Alright. I'm gonna go get my jumpers.
See if you flip it on.
Yeah, be right back.
Outdoors, that's fine. It's in neutral, right? We pushed it. Well, honestly, man, like I said, that's kind of where I was at. I got so many other things. I was like,
How did you guys start it without before?
honestly, I just think he had existed in it. I mean, there's more pieces to make. I did a couple of broken shit afterwards, and it's been a year and a half.
Still try.
I would agree with you. I don't know. Let's just have put a trickle charger for a couple days. It got nothing. I left it on it overnight. Still nothing.
Not a fuse box here, is there?
But again, that's kind of why I didn't even try. I didn't spend time on it. Other than putting a turbocharger on it. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, I'm just a little nervous that it might be a fucking shit right now.
There's a few pieces, right?
The pliers? Yeah. Like the big one?
What's the vibe?
I'm a little skeptical.
You didn't know it was a salvage title.
How does that feel? Good?
So just wants to touch like full down. I mean, I don't know how old it feels like. That's what I do. 2 years? 2019 to 20, year and a half.
So, I've never had a salvage time.
Oh, it doesn't mean shit anymore. California doesn't mean much. If you fix it, it all depends on how you insure it. You could get liability. Like for me, I only get liability and add medical. Because even if you count total it, what are you gonna get for it? Like $2 grand if it's clean. And you usually save a couple $100. This was one of the few times ever where that backfired on me. But usually by the time you have the second year, it's probably dead. It's just going green. So, yeah, so salvage title doesn't mean shit in California. All it has to do with, if you do full coverage on the thing, they're only going to give you $1,000 if you break the bike. They say that in clean, this is a $2,000 bike. Okay. I break my Corvette salvage, but that was still a $12,000 car. So when I reinsured it, It still actually charged the same amount. When I asked him, I said, because I didn't want it salvaged and I wanted it back, which we drove in oncoming traffic and hit it, parked my own fucking driveway. Aside from that, salvage doesn't need to do. But it's its value. So this car was salvage title would turn it from a $40,000 car to 20.
Yeah.
This $2,000 bike makes it a $1,000 bike if you totally. But the salvage was when I got it. None of this damage had it goes through any insurance. Again, I basically have liability on it. But like, throw a new clutch on it, throw some clean gas in it, a new battery, fire for it, it will fire up. Do you work on bikes?
I do.
So, I priced out Triumph parts, which, as you know, fucking cost more in general. Like, you know, like the brake lever, you can get I got an eBay one. I have one for that and the other side. It's around 100. The radius of the housing cost 400. The one with the dual stock and the sounds like. That's the only one you really have to get behind. You know, these are 20 bucks, 40. But again, Triumph one, and then bearings, that's on you. You can zip tie shit them, you can take them off to buy OEM or strip them down for Street Fighter.
Can I see the title?
Yeah, the title's on my name.
What are you thinking, Bob?
I don't know. I'm gonna call JB.
And then again, all three boxes are on the side. So what I was told from my buddy when I got it that they're like $1,000 boxes. I don't know, I'm not a box guy, but that's my name. So like I said, there's no. Oh no, I got it.
What up? Looking at a motorcycle right now. It's a good one, right?
Who knows? Give it a twist of the throttle.
It should totally be just kicking right up. Oh, it's shorted a fuse. It's shorted a fuse out.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, thank you.
What again? Again. I might not have enough strength.
Is that your Jetta right there? Yeah. It is? Can we try the Jetta battery?
No, that one's fucking away. When I said
What JB say?
JB really, he's like, if it won't start for you, then probably shouldn't do it. Because I mean, it's potentially a money pit.
Okay. Do what your gut feeling is what. Go with that.
You want to unclip it first and just roll backwards towards that one? Yeah. Grab those. I don't know if it's that or if the starter sort of like killing it. If it's sensing something, the sensor or the coolant level might be low, which it is. Good thing that positive and negative aren't close, huh?
It doesn't. Oh, there you go. Now it's kicking on the fan and shit.
Maybe bank angle sensor. I just need to replace that.
Bank angle sensor?
Yeah. So Honda for sure. I never replaced it on this one. We dropped a very
Tip over sensor.
Yeah. Well, bank angle is I think they're called for the Honda, but yeah. Essentially, when I went over and tripped it, depending how old it is or it's been.
But you just reset it by cycling 5 times usually.
I've
3 to
replaced it
5
on a
times.
Honda. Never a Triumph, so I have no clue.
But it wouldn't even try to. It wouldn't even attempt. You know what I mean? It wouldn't even.
But this is what's clicking. This is like stopping it. I don't know if it's fucking security or what.
It still sounds like it doesn't have enough crank use, the battery.
Yeah.
Alright, one more attempt. I'm bringing over the Nissan.
No, this has got plenty of cranking amps, trust me. It turns over that engine, yeah. Carl, what do you think? Alright. It's out of Mercedes. Alright. Same here. That's what I'm saying. Where was the boat?
It wouldn't start when you just had everything hooked up. Trying to jump it that way.
Oh, that's you? I think so.
This is on now.
Stuck in gear.
The bolt or the on. What is that? Your
That's a just full breather. No, it's not in gear.
it's trying.
You ready?
All right.
Yeah, this is so it's clicking. I mean, it's not a Harley, so it's holding its oil. I don't know, brother. What do you think, Carl? You want to try to pull that switch again?
Yeah, that has a shit ton. That
Yeah.
thing is. This should be like.
That's what I'm saying. This is clicking, so it's stopping it. I don't think it's got security on it.
Go again.
I don't know what this is, honestly.
But what is?
This is clicking. So this is what's stopping.
That's the relay, right?
It might just be, that's what I'm saying, the relay might be out. If you respond, then the relay might be out. Because this is clicking and stopping it from,
Well, the relay is good because it is sending a signal to the engine to turn over.
but it's killing it. I just don't know why it's killing it. Unless it's got a coolant sensor and it's killing it.
Well, the coolant sensor. Oh, like a coolant level sensor.
Maybe like it's coolant low, so this is tripping it. But this is, if you can feel it click, if you want to feel it.
Yeah, they should click every time.
Like this. I mean, it's like any other fucking starter relay on a car. If they go out and they click like that, it might be bad. Here's this 2005.
I just rebuilt an MT-09.
Yeah.
We had the same issue until we directly hooked it up to the battery, and then it flicked right over. But
Yeah, that's it. It is a starter relay.
yeah,
Alright, so it's fucking $12. That's my guess. Because this was clicking, and the same thing fuck on any relay when it clicks, it's not making its full connection. So it could be bad, it could have been fried from trying to jump it multiple times. I don't know, man. But that's why it's $500.
yeah, no, I understand.
And I probably had 20, 30 people. It was going all night. I just fucking finally took it off.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You're definitely good on the price there.
I think that's the point of it. I mean, somebody that knows how to work on it, you can seal the bearings, redo eventually keep it. I don't think that's necessarily.
I'm just nervous. If might be a potential money. You know, you don't know. I don't know.
You know, I'll be honest with you. That's with any fucking car. Like I said, I'm finishing the other one. I don't think, I can tell you, it fired up. It was the day after it was hit. It fired up. We noticed the leak because it was pouring fucking more coolant out of it. We shut it off. And that was it. 18 months ago, 18 months-ish.
Alright.
I mean,
Yeah, I hate saying no. I do. I feel so bad coming all the way out here. Like, yeah, fuck.
hey, you're the one that drives, like you said. I got a lot of people messaging me.
Yeah,
I felt bad because you had to do a fucking 3-hour drive to get around.
I do it. Well, not 3 hours. I at least got to come out here and check it out. There's like a little
There we go. You said you're working on one of these already?
on a Triumph?
Yeah.
No, that's my first Triumph.
Oh.
But, yeah, I don't know too much about. I know inline threes, but these Triumphs are a whole nother new game, really. Yeah, that rear wheel looks like something on that thing. Nice weighted. Is this a weight here? No.
What's that though?
Is this a weight? Looks like a weight, doesn't it?
I have no idea. It's a single swing arm.
Yeah.
That's all I know. I know it's fucking trippy.
Well, you're gonna have no problem selling it.
Like a cheaper version of a Ducati.
Although it's not a V. Did you bring your bike? Did you drive?
Oh, my bike's still in the shop.
I'm so sorry.
How's your
man.
prime?
I can't do it.
Well, Sam?
They're all back.
Ah, well, fuck it.
Why?
I was gonna say hi to my kids, but
Huh?
This front tire, like,
No,
Out of
it's
air.
no, it's rubbing against the front fairing. Yeah, full front fairing.
sorry.
You want to do 400 or no?
Sorry.
All right.
Too many questions.
Happy birthday.
Salvage title, just like,
Go back there.
salvage title, just like, is-
Oh, yeah, it's not my first salvage title. Face it. Would you worry about salvage title? Like insurance-wise,
so
that'd be nothing.
I build custom bikes.
Yeah.
And then I resell them.
Yeah.
And
So if you're gonna try to resell, is this actually
Why are you
salvage
wet?
thing?
They were playing with water.
I mean, not in salvage. It's a $2,000
if it's
bike.
salvage,
$2,500 bike
Hey,
at high end.
if I get it nice, you know, I'd take
That's what I'm saying. That's high end now.
yeah, I'd have to
it
pour
was
one.
yeah, no, she
Where the money is on this
The
one
Jeep?
is the fucking.
like there's a Jeep
Bearings,
camera
probably.
now.
Well, what's
Shit.
left? But I was gonna say the boxes.
Is it used?
Oh,
Yeah, I
in
think
terms
it
of
was.
the money?
Yeah, those boxes are cheap.
Yeah, with the rack,
Oh, look at how nice it is.
That one's like that one you can tweak it. It's fine.
tweak it.
I do. Have a good day.
Uh,
Playing in the water.
I appreciate
so I
it,
mean,
man.
it was
Oh,
like
yeah?
Hold on to it. Need help pushing it?
No, I'll throw that back there. Don't worry about it. Stand down.
Thank you for waiting for me. I appreciate it.
No problem. Like I said,
You're gonna have no problem getting rid of it. You got the masses out here.
Hi, bud.
No,
Have a good day.
leave it all in the back.
Thanks again, man.
Hey, no problem, man.
Appreciate it.
From anyways.
All the way in Visalia.
Oh, okay.
So.
Or
my last question for you guys. Comment if you would have bought it for $400.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm very curious. Salvage title in that condition, not knowing it started. I mean, I'm just thinking, I'm just trying to add up all the parts that he was pointing at, and like, and then you know, for him to be like, oh, you know, it's the solenoid. Like, and I don't think he even knew. And the fact that he fixes up stuff, why would you not fix it up and sell it then? For a lot more, right? So when I have more questions than I have answers,
Totally. I'm proud of you.
I don't buy it anymore.
I am proud of you.
But comment below. I'm curious what you guys think.
Comment below. Little bit.
Alright. Till next time.